Hello and welcome to AI powered microbiome and infection dynamics. I'm your host Prachi and I'm thrilled to bring you another dive into the mind blowing intersection of artificial intelligence, microbiology, and health. Last episode, we explored how AI decode massive microbiome datasets to uncover disease insights. If you missed it, go check it out. It's a wild ride. Today, we are taking things to next level with episode 2. AI and host genetics personalizing microbiome therapies. We will dig into how AI combined host genetic profiles with microbiome data to create tailored treatments like probiotics, prebiotic, and even fecal microbiota transplant. Yes, it is as cool as it sounds. Joining me again is Dr. Sukant, a neuroscientist and data science wizard who's passionate about AI's role in biology. Dr. Khurana, welcome back.
Thanks, Prachi. I'm pumped to be here again. Personalized microbiome therapies is such an exciting frontier.
I can feel the excitement already. Let's jump right in. The data of personalized medicine isn't it new. We hear about it with cancer drugs or genetic testing, but applying it to microbiome feels like a whole new ball game. Can you start by explaining why host genetics matter so much when we are talking about microbiome therapies?
Absolutely. Your microbiome, those trillions of gut microbes, doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's constantly interacting with you, and your genes shape that conversation. For example, your DNA influences how your immune system responds to certain bacteria or how your gut metabolizes food. AI steps in to map these interactions so we can design therapies that work specifically for your genetic makeup and microbiome combo.
That's so fascinating. It's like a custom playlist, but for your gut. Okay, now let's break it down. How exactly is AI integrating host genetics with microbiome data? What's happening under the hood to make these personalized therapies possible?
It's a data party, Prachi. AI takes two big data sets, your genome, think billions of genetic variants, and your microbiome profile, which includes which bacteria are present and what are they doing. Machine learning algorithms like gradient boosting models or neural networks analyze these together. They look for patterns. Does a specific variant make you respond better to a certain probiotic? The goal is to predict which therapy will click for you, whether it's probiotic, prebiotic, and even fecal transplant.
A data party, I love that visual. Now let's talk about probiotic first. Since they are most since they are something most of us have heard of, you can buy them at any store, but they are not one size fits all, right? How is AI helping design probiotics that are tailored to an individual's genetic and microbiome?
Spot on. Generic probiotics often contain strains like lactobacillus or bifidobacterium, but they don't work for everyone. AI can analyze your genetic profile, say genes linked to lactose digestion, and your microbiome to see which bacteria you are missing. For instance, a 2024 study used AI to recommend specific lactobacillus strains for people with IBS based on their gut flora and immune related genes. The result better symptom relief than off the shelf options.
That's incredible. So instead of guessing which probiotic might help my bloating, AI could say, Prachi, your genes and gut need this stain. Now, what about prebiotics? These are the food or supplement that feed good bacteria, right? How does AI play a role there?
Exactly. Prebiotics are like fertilizer for your gut microbes. AI helps by predicting which prebiotics, like inulin or resistant starch, will boost the right bacteria for you. It looks at your microbiome's metabolic pathways and your genetic predispositions. For example, if you have a gene variant which slows fiber breakdown, AI might suggest a prebiotic that targets bacteria to compensate. It's all about precision fueling.
Precision fueling. I'm stealing that phrase. Now let's get to the one that might raise some eyebrows. Fecal microbiota transplants or FMTs. For anyone new to this, it's basically transferring healthy gut microbes from a donor to a patient, often for serious conditions like Clostridium difficile infection. It sounds intense, but how is AI making FMTs more personalized?
FMTs are intense but powerful. The challenge is picking the right donor for the recipient. AI helps by matching donor microbes to the recipient's genetics and microbial gaps. For instance, if a patient's genes suggest a weak immune response to certain bacteria, AI can screen donors to avoid those microbes. A recent trial using AI to optimize FMTs in ulcerative colitis, improving remission rates by tailoring the microbial mix. It's huge.
That's next level matchmaking. I'm picturing AI as this super smart wedding planner for microbes. Okay, let's talk real life impact. Are we seeing these AI driven therapies in clinics yet, or is it still mostly in the labs?
We are straddling both worlds. In research, AI is already guiding clinical trials, like those FMT studies I mentioned. In clinics, it's slower. Regulations and costs are hurdles. But some startups are offering AI-based microbiome tests that suggest personalized probiotics. Full-on integration, where your donor hands you a custom prebiotic based on your DNA. That's probably 3 to 5 years out in Western Hemisphere, maybe even China. In India, things are a bit behind in clinical adoption. So maybe I would say give it 5 to 8 years, but it's coming.
Okay, 3 to 5 years, that's close enough to get excited about. I'm curious about specific condition. Are there diseases where this approach, AI combining genetics and microbiome data, is showing extra promise?
Yeah, definitely. Inflammatory bowel diseases like Crohn's and ulcerative colitis are big ones, since genetics and microbiome both play huge roles. Obesity and type 2 diabetes are also hot areas. AI is linking gut microbes to insulin sensitivity and fat storage, guided by host genes. Even mental health is popping up. Think depression or anxiety, where gut-brain axis is influenced by your DNA and microbes.
The gut brain axis, that's so wild to think about. My gut might be messing with my mood, and AI could help me sort it out. Now, no tech is perfect. So, what are the challenges here? What's holding back this personalized microbiome revolution?
Good question. First, data integration is tough. Genomes and microbes are complex. Microbiome with thousands of different bacterial species, with even a lot of variants. Total number of bacteria being in hundreds of billions, maybe even trillions. It's incredibly high amount of data. We are partially able to collect it. Not all data sets play well together. Secondly, we need more diverse genetic data, the kind of things we have seen for Western populations, but that is limiting global applicability. Now, in India, there has been effort for sequencing genomes. Even in West, not every part of Europe is sequenced equally, and the diversity that well studied, because the focus has been mostly in US, UK earlier. Now Germany is doing very big role in sequencing. Things are getting better around the world. Africa is severely lacking behind. Southeast Asia is severely lacking behind. So there is genetic diversity, which limits global applicability. Then there's a practical side. Manufacturing custom probiotics or FMTs is currently expensive, and regulators want bulletproof evidence they are safe and effective. So regulation might get in the way, and I think the adoption may happen in countries which are being smarter about regulations and less bureaucratic. So I'll not go too much into it because that's a personal peeve about how it is difficult to innovate in some parts of the world. But over-regulation is also a problem.
Okay, those are big hurdles, but it sounds like we are on the right track. Before we wrap, let's dream a little. If AI nails this personalization thing, what could be the future of microbiome therapies look like, as in, say, a decade?
I envisage a world where you get routine gut checkup like blood test. AI analyzes your genes and microbiome and spits out prescription, maybe like a probiotic pill, a prebiotic shake, and even a microbial cocktail, all tailored for you. It could prevent diseases before they start, from IBS to diabetes, and make treatments way more effective. The future is personalized and it's microbial.
A microbial cocktail. Sign me up. Dr. Khurana, you have made this so vivid and exciting. Thank you for breaking down this cutting edge science for us. To our listener, I hope you are as pumped as I am about the future of personalized microbiome therapies. If you loved this episode, subscribe for more. We have got plenty of AI meets biology goodness coming your way. Next time, we will explore how AI predicts pathogen behavior to tackle infections. You won't want to miss this. Until then, I'm Prachi, and this has been AI powered microbiome and infection dynamics. Stay curious, or maybe give your gut some love.